So this is my name. This is a Kasa.
Коса.
So it's in Newari alphabet. This is the symbol of the full moon. And then here we put with this is a prayer mantra with Om Mani Padme Hum. But I also put it in Newari.
И здесь он тоже пишет это на неварском, чтобы...
So this is also one that is what I create. Is because it's my grandfather. Is a very how say it's a very top class the healer. So he.
Мой дедушка был очень высоким целителем.
So many in that time, like 50-60 years before, in Nepal, that is if somebody becomes sick, child or young or old people,
60 лет назад, когда в Непале кто-то заболевал,
so they visit first in our home.
И они шли в дом
to show to my
целителя.
grandfather. My grandfather just to toss the hand and then he just playing the ball, and they say, okay, you drink this little water and like this, you know.
Да,
After that is a spiritual way.
Духовное целительство.
So in that time, what we do, that is we also do every day the bowl, but we never mention about the full moon bowl or like this, because in that time everything is pure, not like now, not like many plastic, many chemical, many acid, not like that. That time is everything is pure.
Ой, я что-то пропустила.
Раньше они так не заморачивались на этот вот full moon, потому что было все природа, все чистое, как же было, да, и им были нормально
Поэтому самые
любые
лучшие
чаши,
чаши
да.
делают только на full moon. Да.
So in that time, that is today is a full moon. So in the morning, that is we make the bowl, and then in the daytime and evening time, that is we finish the bowl, and then we put the water inside, the pure water for drinking. And then my grandfather played the normal stick and then play with the hand, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Then after that we put in the roof where the moonlight comes. And then in that time there is no plastic. So one day with our cloth, the white cloth, the cotton, we cover that is a insect or fly didn't go inside. We just put the cover. Whole night we put in the roof.
Раньше как заряжали воду? Сначала вот дедушка его, известный целитель, он играл там 10 минут, создавая вибрации. Потом они эту чашу полной воды ставили на крышу, закрывали катоном, чтобы туда не налетели там и всякие
Букашки.
букашки, да, и москиты, да, и оно заряжалось еще от лунного света. Наполнялась энергией лунного света.
So next day in the morning, when we wake up and when we fresh, after that my grandfather give us one glass of water.
И с утра, когда они после мытья, дедушка давал вот эти маленькие стаканчики каждый раз вот этой вот воды особенной.
So that water we call like a holy water.
Это священная вода становится.
So when you drink that water, it's help you to purify your stomach. If you have like a digestive problem, if you have a gas, or if you have the pain or anything with your stomach, that is for purifying. So that is a way how they use. But in that time, it is three things. One, that is all the ball is a pure metal. Second is a moon energy, the moonlight. So that is we call like a moon energy where we put the ball. And then the third things that is our spiritual energy. Spiritual, we always pray for moon.
Да, и также молитва и поклонение духовное, это третье, что заряжает.
So that is the effect for our body soul, like a blood circulation or like this.
Это помогало сохранять нам здоровье и хорошую циркуляцию крови.
So that's where this is the one day my grandfather doing like this. So when I'm working, because I'm working from 6 years, that is looking that is what is the combination, the metal, how we are working, the temperature of the fire, and so. But I'm not like a professor. I'm not like a doctor or professor. But from that time I'm looking and
Он
watching,
не
so it's
профессор,
a new
ему 6
experience.
лет, он уже получал свой опыт. И
So that's where
да.
I also describe, I make a quote with the full moon ball, because only what I saw in that time, just like a copy and paste.
Так разрабатывался чаша полнолуния, да, а сейчас просто берут это и копируют без внутреннего содержания.
But it's for me, it's like this I create in 2008.
В 2008 году он только вот создал вот эту вот технологию.
But to make it a ball, it takes a 2-year time. 2 years.
2 years.
Because I'm researching and working.
Он
like
искал 2 года, чтобы они вот так звучали, исследовал, пробовал так и сяк, пока не получилось.
But I started in 2010.
И с 2010 года он делает эти full moon чаши.
Because it's main things that is the raw material. The raw material is especially that is a copper. Copper.
Да, geometry or what?
The metal raw materials.
Raw material, да. Значит, самое важное в чашах это исходные материалы, да, исходные металлы. И очень важна медь.
So mostly like is the copper.
Да, и медь особенно
The
важна.
copper is now we can have lots of copper, but it's not pure.
Сейчас
It's
очень много
like a recycle.
меди, но она очень нечистая, а вторичная переработка.
It's a recycle. It's now you can see like many electric wire and the telephone wire,
Это все
and
из
also the
проводов,
big
из
machine.
электричества.
They have inside a lot of copper, but these are not pure because
Но этот
all that is
металл
like a
нечистый.
plastic and chemical and acid, so many things.
Много всего
So
там добавлено.
I don't want to have this kind of copper.
И он не может такой.
So I researching many places that is
Он
where
много
we can have
исследовал
the pure
источников,
copper.
где взять.
But it's the number one copper in the world that is come from Japan.
И самый чистый это с Японии, самый
And
чистый
the
медь.
second, the copper that is in Ukraine.
Украина, да. И вторая это украинская.
Third is
чистая
Brazil.
медь. Третья бразильская.
So that's where we cannot offer the copper from Japan. But I use the full moon ball to have a copper is from the Ukraine.
Да, из Японии очень дорогая получается, поэтому он использует украинскую.
So the tin, like Tin, tin.
Тин.
Tin is come from Malaysia.
Это цинк, наверное, да? Да, он идет из Малайзии.
The number one. But is also in the full moon ball that is a lot of like a silver contains.
И много серебра содержит.
But the silver is come from Canada.
Серебро с Канады. Why not from India?
No.
Да?
India is only 42% pureness silver.
Только на 42-м месте по частоте
And
серебра.
all the Asia and the Europe that is, you can see everywhere, the silver that is only 92.75 pureness.
Yes. Ага, то есть у него там вот это 900, какая 35-я проба.
So we need the ball to make the ball that is a 9 pureness.
Очень-очень чистая нужна быть и такая. But now our world much closer than before. We can order silver from Canada, copper from Ukraine, yes, but before it's not possible.
Now 2 years before, very big problem. For me, like a big problem because there's a war. So
Из-за войны
it's a
2
very-
года назад создались большие проблемы from
But
Ukraine.
yeah, now we didn't have a direct from Ukraine, but it's a Ukraine copper come, but it's from Poland.
И теперь украинская медь идет из Польши.
Because it's a neighbor country. So before we direct from Ukraine, but now I think so the commercial.
How many copper you buy?
It's a
3
big-
kg, 5
No.
kg?
No, one container.
10,000.
Because otherwise that is not possible.
10,000,
20 tons.
20 tons.
That is for I think for 1 year. But in 1 year also not finished. But there we have no other choice.
Yes, you need to take much, big quantity.
But it's now every time is expensive now.
И все время она...
Now,
It's
2 years.
good investigation.
Yeah, but it's we have no other choice.
Ну, нету другого
So that's
способа.
where whenever you see what I make the full moon ball, that is everybody they love it because this is the quality of the vibration, the quality of the sound.
И все, кто
Even from the
послушал
children to the old people, they feel so much peaceful feeling, the peaceful vibration.
действительно, кто попробовал звуки, I promise, after your thinking ball, I can't use other, because sound is so pure and so long. It's 2 times longer than usual.
But that's where many people want to make a copy. But they just want to,
Они такие стали популярны,
from
известны,
India, they
и
are
поэтому
making the ball
столько
in
людей
India,
делают
also
копии.
in China.
Внутри состав совсем другой, внешне похожи, поставили make a stamp and sell.
They import from India and then they put only carve my logo and name, or they say this is a full moon ball. But it's who using the ball that is they immediately they recognize.
Но тот, кто попробовал настоящие full moon чаши, тот сразу почувствует разницу.
But sometimes I'm very happy. Because I make a good thing, so that's why people want to make a copy.
Но он тем не менее счастлив, потому что он сделал такую хорошую вещь, что люди это копируют.
If you make a good thing, so people want to make a copy.
Если бы он не сделал такую
If
хорошую
you
вещь,
make a
они
bad
бы
thing,
хотели
people
бы
don't want to
копировать.
make a copy. Anyway, so this is a life, no? This is a business and to
Это жизнь, бизнес, так бывает.
But it's a,
Студии в основном бывают чаши.
Только его.
but it's another thing, Victoria, that is now is the world famous. That is what I create. That is after 29.